Hello my YouTube beauties, welcome back to my channel. We have a guest. Yay, welcome. Today we are going to be tie-dyeing sweatshirts. How'd you come up with this idea?
Oh, I just thought it'd be cool. So I ordered us sweatshirts.
Yeah, so Chris found these on Amazon. I have this one, Chris has this one, and they're white. So we're going to be tie-dyeing them with some different colors. We have some orange, yellow, and red. I will link these dyes in the description if you guys are interested in doing it yourself, but we thought, you know what, this sounds fun. And when we're filming it, it's actually Halloween, so happy Halloween, you guys. Before we get to creating and tie-dyeing, be sure to subscribe because I do upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And sometimes this guy is on as well. This is my husband. I did not say that in the beginning. And if you're enjoying the video while you're watching it, and if you like videos where Chris joins, then be sure to give this one a thumbs up. So let's go ahead and get started. This is our living room. Welcome to this.
You are in our kitchen right now.
You guys. We have our rubber bands here, which we had to get this morning. We have our bags, which we also had to get this morning. And these little containers. If you're gonna do this, this is the best way for it to not get everywhere, right?
I mean, some people just like do it on their floor, but
Chris has instructions on how to do this, but what we do first is you wash them and then you leave them a little bit damp before you actually start. I don't know the next step.
I don't know, then we tie.
So you can basically, like, they have a way to tie it like a spiral. You can tie it and just kind of like mix it up, like, I don't know, put it in a circle.
So I don't think that's the way you want to do it, because then you'll end up with like lines, I think. Take this, and then like the traditional like tie-dye swirl that you expect to see, I think you basically just start here and you just twist. So like that's how you get, and then you do like quadrants of dye, and then when it untwists, you get the spiral that people usually associate with tie-dye. Then the other thing, I mean, like people just like take things and lay it out, and then you like grab a set little sections, and then you just like tie it
like that?
Just like this. You gotta get the rubber bands out. You're gonna have a hard time getting that container open.
Open. Boom. Oh. Okay, and you twist.
So I mean, if you want the spiral, then yeah, then you twist. Yep.
But what do I do if I don't want the spiral? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, you get the spiral from the twist, but if you...
It looks like a face. Like this is the sad face. I don't know what to do.
I mean, basically,
here.
you want it to end up in a small pack. I mean, you're gonna start taking rubber bands and putting...
What do you mean putting?
Sure.
All right, so Chris is running to get another battery for this camera because this is what is like the close-up shots. By the way, I have this cute little pink, you know, Victoria's Secret when pink was still a thing. But this is kind of like my shirt that already has, you know, paint on it. So here we go, tie-dyeing. Is that right?
Yeah.
How am I gonna get this rubber band all the way around it? This is my little thing. This is how I want to do it. I don't really know which side is front, but you do all of it, right?
I think so. Oh, so are we doing the same thing?
Sure. I mean, it's gonna come out differently.
Well, yeah.
It's hard.
There's no rules with tie-dye.
No rules. You just tie it on up like a little burrito. What's that black part? What is that?
It's just a little tag thing on the shirt.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
Fine.
you didn't help me at all tighten mine.
Here's our little burrito babies. Mine looks like a snowflake. Yours looks like a snowflake. So now we get our little buckets, right?
Yep.
Here we go. In. Then we do what?
We start adding the dye.
I really want mostly this, a little bit of this, and a baby bit of that. I want it to be like I'm a sunset. Here we go. I want people, when I wear this, I want people to say, wow, she is a sunset. How do you want to live your life?
I don't know. I'm not probably not sunsetting, but.
Oh, rude.
Okay, which color do you want to start with?
This one.
Okay.
What do I have to do with
So
this?
I think we just open it. Okay, so go ahead and open it, and let's see if it's like a little squeeze thing or what the deal is with the tip.
I hope it's a squeeze thing. It doesn't appear to be. I feel like there's no going back after you apply this. You put this on the little thing.
And I think you need more dye than, like, if you're gonna put in an area, you're gonna soak it.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I feel like you're.
I mean, it looks like dots, so I feel like at that point we have to kind of take it off.
Well,
so it's not dotty.
So you can not dot it if you want to just like flip it over and just squeeze, right?
Like flip it over like this?
Yeah. Is that not dotty for you? I mean, you're moving too fast if it's dotty.
I'm gonna add some more yellow.
Okay, and at some point you probably want to flip it over.
I need to take my rings off.
Okay.
I should have done this before. Here we go.
We didn't. I can go get gloves. Now that it's too late because you've touched it. All right. I'm gonna use gloves for mine. Okay.
I don't know. I feel like the sides need a little.
Okay.
Like. Okay.
Show me your hand.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
This looks pretty covered.
Cool. Wash your hands.
Did I do a good job with mine?
I think it looks great. I have no idea how.
Do I feel like a sunset?
I don't know. We'll
Okay,
find out.
this is what it looks like, guys. All right, here's what mine looks like. In the camera, it looks like a dead organ.
It doesn't want to like soak in right away.
Mm-hmm. You just went right in with the orange.
Yeah, I want mine mostly to be orange with lots of yellow, and I'm gonna flip this over now. And
So what technique are you using?
I don't know. I'm just kind of going in on it.
Better to have gloves.
Yes. And actually, I think. Can you get me a cup of water?
Why?
I want it to bleed a little more. So I want it to not be quite so dotty, and I want to add some water, and hopefully that'll help it. I think it may not have been quite damp enough. That doesn't work when the fridge is off, I guess. We turned off the fridge because it was humming and you could hear it on camera. So just kind of like, a little bit over top.
I want to do that with mine.
Kind of do it with yours.
I gotta put you down. Ooh. Okay, now what?
Now we let it set for 6 to 8 hours.
Okay, let me put this back. Set this down. You guys, so this is a close-up of mine. We actually added some water on top just to help with like the streakiness of the red a little bit. And then this is what Chris's looks like. It looks kind of like blood, to be honest with you. Like,
I mean, I'm sure that's because we chose red and orange.
Yeah.
And it's darker in the, coming out of the bottle, it's a lot darker than it. Oh, we need to put these in a plastic bag.
we have our stuff kind of done here. Chris wanted his a little bit more orange, and I just kind of like went for it. I don't really know what this is gonna look like, but this was fun, and it wasn't nearly as hard as I thought it was going to be. The hardest part is like figuring out like how you want to cinch it up together.
Yeah, so we gotta put it in a bag here.
Yeah, so now we're putting it in a bag, and it's gonna sit for like 6 to 8 hours. Then we wash it in warm water, and then add this stuff on top of it, which is supposed to help like the color, the dye stay on it and just, I don't know, not bleed as much.
Sure.
Now we shall put it in a bag. Should have done it with the gloves, but it's fine. I'll be the one to do this, so. Ooh, Halloween. Alright, so now we have our bags. We're gonna let them sit for a while, and we'll come back when we actually start washing them. This was fun. I would do it again with like other stuff too.
Well, yeah, we've got plenty of dye left. I mean, we could do this. The orange is the lightest. The red is the heaviest. So we could probably do another 2 or 3 t-shirt or things with it.
One thing that's really big right now is dyeing your clothes with bleach also. So like if you ever want to see us do something like this again, let us know down in the comments. And if there's anything else you want Chris and I to do as like a couples video. Chris is so comfortable in front of the camera right now. We'll let these sit, we'll be back, and we'll see how they turn out. All right guys, we are back. Just got home from finishing a Netflix series called The Haunting of Hill House. It was really good. If you're wanting a new series on Netflix, be sure to watch that. But we're back and we are going to rinse out our...
Sorry, I can't help you with Netflix.
We are going to be rinsing out our sweatshirts. Just whacking myself in the face with this. We're gonna take you over to the sink. All right, so did not go as planned for half of our stuff here. Chris's, I don't know, the material, I mean, there is a little bit of a hue,
Right,
but it's
good.
not.
As soon as we wash it, it's gonna be like.
Yeah.
So here's what mine looks like. There's just now, I mean, there's a little bit of variance, and maybe it'll look cool once it's washed, but I mean, you could barely even see it on camera because it's just all.
Turn it around on the back. I feel like I could see it.
Well, that's the back. This is the front.
Turn it on the front. I feel like I can see it better on the
Oh,
front.
I mean, I think you can see it because we're staring through the lights.
Huh.
So that's mine.
And here's mine. So, I mean, I feel like mine even didn't take...
No, yours took way more than mine.
I mean, I agree, it took way more, but even, I feel like some of it washed out.
Well, yeah, and it'll pop more once I think we wash it and the lighter colors go away. But
That's what mine looks like, and then this is the back of mine. I don't know if like these were the right like material, if it would have been different if we used a different material. I'm not sure.
or if maybe we didn't use enough dye, or I mean, there's a lot of different factors.
Yeah, it seemed like we really coated it. We'll see how they turn out. So we're gonna let them dry and come back, show you guys how they're looking tomorrow. It was a fun process to try. And we have more dye if we ever want to do this in the future with like trying different fabrics and stuff. So we are going to hop off and go to bed, but we will see you guys tomorrow. So we are back. It is the very next day. We want to show you guys how the hoodies came out. We should probably put them on.
Well, we can show them off real quick and then.
Okay.
So mine. Let's start with mine.
Okay.
I went back online and checked. Amazon said this was cotton. For whatever reason, it took like almost none of the dye. I mean, you can see some of it. I don't know if it's going to show up at all on camera, but there are some splotches, but it is not what I would call tie-dye.
Oh, and by the way, Chris just went to a Broncos game, so that is why his voice sounds the way it does. I just want to put that out there. So here is mine. Mine definitely didn't take all of it, but it took better than Chris's. So this is the front of mine, and then this is the back. It's just like kind of overall a light yellowy pink color.
Yeah.
With a few splotches. I mean, I think the arms got a lot more dye.
Yeah, the way it was tied, I think the arms ended up with.
Yeah. So it's not like totally tie-dyed, but it's better than Chris's.
I think it looks really cool. I mean, that's
Yeah.
kind of the idea of that's very on trend. Oh, well, that's sad.
Here's our little things. Poor Chris. This is mine. The arms look pretty cool. Is the back.
Yeah. Does this say fashion?
Yes.
Oh, she'll be able to zoom. It just says, it's like a black tag and it says fashion.
I'm happy with how mine turned out. I'm actually glad you got a size up because it's like kind of perfect actually.
No.
So what do you think? Would you do it again?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe just a different,
Oh, I
a
think
different
we'd
fabric.
put more dye on
Yeah.
and leave it longer. I like the way yours turned out from the way you tied it perspective. I think it looks great.
Thanks. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Go to bed. It's been a very long day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Everyone give a round of applause to Chris for being here. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.